whole world watching. What are we going to do, man?
The 2023 Ravens were a juggernaut. Led by two-time MVP Lamar Jackson, the team won the AFC North and finished with the best record in the NFL. The Ravens' defense left opponents battered and bruised and tied the franchise record with 60 sacks. With a dominating defense, an electric offense, and one of the league's best coaches.
Rough, tough, smart, physical.
The Kings of the North were a threat to all who opposed them.
Who's got it better than us? Nobody.
Ravens and the Texans this afternoon in the season opener here in Baltimore.
You know what we're doing, too? 1, 2, woo!
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens offense will go to work.
The Ravens quickly found a way to get their first-round draft choice Zay Flowers involved.
Welcome to Baltimore, Mr. Electric, Zay Flowers.
You get it to Zay Flowers. I don't know if anybody can tackle this guy one-on-one in space.
J.K. Dobbins sweeping to the right, leap to the goal line, touchdown Ravens! And the crowd is on its feet as the Ravens have their first lead of 2023. Inside handoff, Justice Hill, big hole, touchdown Ravens!
If anyone represents the heart of the Ravens, it's linebacker Roquan Smith. Smith had a team-high 16 tackles, and the defense held Houston out of the end zone.
He ain't running us on my side of town. They can't block us.
Week 1, win 1 for John Harbaugh and the Ravens.
For the 8th time in franchise history, the Ravens had 2 first-team All-Pros on defense.
Let's show the world who we are today. Real talk. Let's do it.
In 2023, Smith set the franchise single-game record with 21 tackles in Week 10. Since entering the league in 2018, no one has more solo tackles than Agent Zero.
Agent Zero, Operator, Terminator, whatever you need me to be.
The Ravens' other multi-purpose tool goes by Swiss Army knife. In just his second season, safety Kyle Hamilton became the first Raven defensive back ever with double-digit tackles for loss and pass breakups. His 3 sacks against the Colts also tied a Ravens DB record.
Kyle Hamilton with his first 3-sack game of his young career.
In Week 4, the Ravens went to Cleveland and locked the Browns in their own kennel. Baltimore held the Browns to 166 yards and forced 3 interceptions.
Thompson Robinson throws down the middle of the field. Geno Stone has it at the 25.
Damn, I need that.
Lamar Jackson posted his first career game of 2 touchdowns through the air and on the ground.
Andrews has it at the 10. 5, touchdown Ravens! Fakes the handoff, runs to the right side. He's got a hole. Touchdown Lamar! For his second week in a row with a second rushing touchdown. And the Ravens take down the Browns. 28-3, our final this afternoon.
Today, he got his 150th win in the National Football League as a head coach, John Harbaugh.
Hey,
man. One thing I've learned over every one of these wins, players win games. With players win games, and players win championships. We got everything we need. We got players, we got coaches, we got character, we got heart, we got grit, you name it. We got it, all right? We just got to go take it.
A crisp, clear Sunday in the UK.
The Ravens' only touchdown was the first of Zay Flowers' career. Then Justin Tucker showed the UK how Americans kick a football. With 147 points, Tucker set a new single-season franchise record.
Justin Tucker, his 6th field goal of the afternoon. Beat Tennessee.
Game ball, record, all-time career record field goals. The guy's the best in the business, the best it's ever been. Justin Tucker.
So many strengths going head-to-head today. Lions at 5-1. Ravens at 4-2.
All day. Lock the in.
That's exactly what Mark Andrews did.
Good ball, baby.
Throws to the right, throws to Mark Andrews at the 10.
With his 9th multi-touchdown receiving game, Andrews tied Todd Heap for the most in franchise history. Despite missing 7 games in 2023, Andrews finished tied for 2nd in touchdown receptions by a tight end.
One of the most sure-handed tight ends that I ever seen.
The Ravens finished their rout of the Lions with over 500 yards of offense.
And Lamar Jackson delivered for a 2nd time in the red zone today.
Guys, Greg said they're gonna try to hit you. That's their whole thing. So that's cool. You know, it's not like it's any different than any other league. I'm gonna say that's football. That's right. When it's hot.
Lamar takes the snap under pressure, scrambling to the right. Turns the corner along the near sideline, crosses midfield, still in play. He looks like the road runner, leaving Wile E. Coyote in the dirt.
No. You know what's going on? I'm trying to get all the yards we need. I'm like, I ain't gonna stop and try to make nothing happen. We straight.
Offensive coordinator Todd Monken guided Baltimore to a season-high 515 total yards, 7th most in franchise history.
Inside handoff, Keith Mitchell, bracing tackle, moves to the 35, 30, leg raise 20, rookies to the 10, touchdown, Ravens!
Your ass running, boy. Yeah, I knew that man was sitting up like this already. When he did this, I said, that's 6, boy. Yeah.
Undrafted rookie Keaton Mitchell put up 138 of the Ravens' 298 yards on the ground as the league's #1 rushing attack dominated.
Welcome to the NFL and welcome to the end zone, Keaton Mitchell.
Oh, let's go! Let's go, go, go! Go, go, go! Go, go! Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Dude! Y'all got a race. Y'all got a race. Y'all got a race. I know he be sliding.
In 2023, the Ravens' ground attack was elite. Baltimore led the league in rushing with 2,661 yards, outpacing the next closest team by nearly 300. Lamar Jackson led the way with 821 rushing yards and became the 4th quarterback ever to eclipse 5,000 for his career. Gus Edwards scored a team-high 13 rushing touchdowns, tied for 3rd in the NFL and 2nd most in franchise history.
Quick toss, Edwards sweeping to the right side. He's got a hole, he's got a touchdown! And they are going wild at M&T. The bus plows in.
With a short week and the spotlight on, Baltimore defended the bank against their AFC North rival. For a 5th straight week, the Ravens put up over 30 points. Against Cincinnati, Lamar Jackson became the first quarterback in NFL history to rush for over 500 yards in each of his first 6 seasons. He also passed for a pair of scores.
Fires down the middle, it's deflected and caught! On the deflection, Nelson Aguilar, 20, 15, 10, 5! He flips in for 6!
Come on, defense.
The Ravens' unrelenting pressure produced 5 sacks, and Justin Madubuike set a new franchise record, posting a full sack in 6 consecutive games.
And the Ravens win their 8th of the year.
Madubuike had a career year, leading the NFL in sacks by a defensive tackle with 13. He was rewarded with a long-term contract extension.
It's the beast, Justin Madubuike. Madubuike ties the NFL record for 11 straight games with a sack.
I'm scared of hot defense. Thank God I'm a Baltimore Ravens.
On Sunday Night Football versus the Chargers, Zay Flowers showed the world why he was a first-round pick.
Jackson drops to throw, lobs to the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens! It's Zay Flowers in the back of the end zone. Lamar in the shotgun. Flowers in motion to the left. He gives it to Flowers on the jet sweep. He cuts inside the numbers. He's in the 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Ravens!
Flowers became the first Ravens wide receiver to score a rushing and receiving touchdown in the same game.
And the Ravens knock out the Chargers in L.A.
2 touchdowns, Zay Flowers.
In his debut season, Flowers set new franchise rookie records in receptions, receiving yards, and yards after the catch. The Ravens air show continued against LA's other team in Week 14. Tight end Isaiah Likely, in his second game filling in for the injured Mark Andrews, scored the first of his 5 touchdowns over the season's final 5 weeks.
Jackson drops to throw, under pressure, fires down the middle, it is caught! Zay Flowers, touchdown Ravens!
Baltimore erased a late fourth quarter deficit, setting up a dramatic overtime finish.
Hangs a wobbler. Wallace settles under it at the 25, gets a block, comes to the near side, 30. Spins out of one tackle, 35, along the near sideline, 40. He's at midfield. Wallace to the 40, still on his feet, 30, 20, 10. Wallace in the end zone, and the Ravens win it in overtime.
At 10-3, the Ravens were atop the AFC.
It's the showdown of the top seeds in the AFC and the NFC.
What we gonna be today? The whole world watching. Who we gonna be? Let's go, boy. Put on the show in front of the world.
Purdy throws across the middle, deflected, and intercepted by Kyle Hamilton.
All ball! All ball! All ball!
Posting 4 sacks and 5 interceptions, Baltimore was able to hold the NFL's number 2 offense to just 19 points.
Picked off! Patrick Queen at the 20-yard line.
First-team All-Pro safety Kyle Hamilton locked down receivers and allowed the lowest passer rating among safeties in 2023. 2 of Hamilton's 4 interceptions on the season came against San Francisco. Baltimore's defense finished 2023 first in sacks, takeaways, and points allowed, becoming the only team in NFL history to earn such a triple crown.
Finish him! Finish him!
Throws across the middle. Touchdown! Zay Flowers!
It takes a team to win an MVP award. All right, but I know who the MVP is. It's Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson joined Jim Brown, Brett Favre, and Patrick Mahomes as the only players to win multiple MVPs by age 27.
Backpedaling, being chased, throws deep to the left side into coverage, jump ball, and it's caught! It's caught at the 5 by Likely!
His legs are lethal. Jackson has 13 100-yard rushing games in his career, the most all-time by a quarterback.
You can't win football games going up against Lamar Jackson if you don't have somebody dedicated to him all night long.
And his arm is just as dangerous. Posting 3 games with a perfect passer rating, Jackson joins Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Ben Roethlisberger, and Kurt Warner as the only quarterbacks with 3.
He allowed the receiver to adjust to the ball itself.
The dual-threat quarterback has 8 career games, passing for 200 yards and rushing for 100.
This is what I love about Lamar. He's still, as he's moving around in the pocket, he's looking down the field.
Listen to the crowd with the MVP chant for Lamar.
Jackson punched his MVP ticket in a Week 17 battle for the AFC's 1 seed.
With time coming deep, looking for Flowers. He's got him open at the Miami 30. Makes the catch. He's to the 20. Cuts back to the 15. Flipped out of a tackle. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
That boy got squiggly. That boy got squiggly.
Jackson passed for 5 touchdowns for the 4th time in his career.
Lobs, far side. He's got Hill. He's got a touchdown.
8 of the Ravens' 11 drives ended in touchdowns, and Baltimore scored the 2nd most points in franchise history.
Touchdown, Ravens! Isaiah Likely walked in with his 2nd touchdown of the day. The Ravens ring in the new year as the top seed in the AFC.
I've never seen a more impressive performance from a team. It's awesome, man. It's impressive. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm bleeding. I'm so proud of you. Put it on the forehead right there.
It's the divisional playoff round. In bitter cold weather in Baltimore, the stage is frozen, but the stakes are red hot.
The Texans were also red hot, but the Ravens cooled them off.
In the pocket now, tuck and run. Like Moses parting the Red Sea.
Jackson set an NFL record for quarterbacks with his 3rd postseason game rushing for 100 yards.
Quarterback dropped the middle. He's to the 10. 5. Touchdown, Ravens! Steps up, fires. Touchdown, Ravens! This house is on fire!
The MVP passed for 2 touchdowns and ran for 2 more.
Holding himself, runs to the left. He's to the 5. Lamar's in. Touchdown, Ravens. He went Bo Jackson. He's still up the tunnel.
They announced MVP. Oh, is that like right before the Super Bowl? Everybody's going to announce it right now.
It ain't over until we say it's over. We started this damn party. We tell you when it's over with.
Right.
The Ravens ended the Texans' playoff party early, forcing a 2nd half shutout.
Hey, look at that right there. 200 yards rushing, they 31. You stop the run, you run the ball, you win in the playoffs.
Defense, 213 yards, man. 68 in the 2nd half, 38 rushing yards.
We did what we had to do, baby. Hey, O, y'all did what y'all did. D, we did what we did. Teams, y'all did what y'all did, and that's what happened. Nobody could with us if we on our crap, man. That's all I got.
with Lombardi Trophy ambitions, the Ravens fell short in the AFC title game against the eventual Super Bowl champions.
But this one plays out with heavy hearts in Baltimore as they come up short. The Ravens lose to the Kansas City Chiefs 17-10.
Baltimore lost one of its defensive stars in the offseason in linebacker Patrick Queen. But joining the team is the king. Derrick Henry is bringing his talents to Baltimore, where he and Lamar Jackson will create one of the NFL's most feared rushing attacks.
Ladies and gentlemen, the king!
The Ravens will be returning 6 of their 8 Pro Bowl selections in 2024, including center Tyler Linderbaum, who will anchor one of the league's best offensive lines.
Set a tempo right away.
New coordinator Zach Orr takes over a defense that will look to defend its Triple Crown.
Line up, communicate, to play as hard as you can like you always been doing.
John Harbaugh's Ravens are once again loaded with talent as they enter 2024. Defense has always been a calling card for the Ravens, and Baltimore will look to place itself in the record books again next season, and the 2-time NFL MVP will aim for a hat trick.